If you are planning on being a wedding officiant, or if you already are and you did a couple of weddings, here's a few tips for you to get started. Number one, I'm just going to plug him in. My husband, Bradley Lau, is teaching a course on how to become a wedding officiant, best practices. He's written books. He owns a wedding chapel in Midtown Manhattan. He's really great. And he wrote a book also about officiating weddings, a bestseller. It did really well. Anyway, so you can go to him. If you are taking this seriously, I recommend him. His name is Bradley Lau, Reverend Brad. You can Google him. Now, those of you who are already doing it, here's a few things that you might want to know. As a startup, I consider that you need to have at least between 12 and 20 weddings under your belt to start feeling comfortable. A few tips. Number one, please do not use your phone to read the ceremony. It reads unprofessional and it reads too casual. The number one thing that you must remember if you're going to be a wedding officiant is that this is their day. This is the day. Whether it's a very short and simple ceremony or an elaborate one, it is important. And if you're reading with your phone, you're immediately, subliminally telling the couple, I don't care about you. What you're doing is not that important. So no phones. We do use tablets a lot. I recommend, if you are new, do not use a tablet. I'll tell you why. Because the tablets do fail sometimes, and it has happened because of the weather or God knows why. But if you're nervous because it's one of your first times, sometimes these machines will play tricks on you and they will shut down at the worst possible moment. So get a paper, just print it out and bring a little folder. That's your best bet if you're new. If you have 20 weddings under your belt, I hope you can do pretty much 80% of the ceremony by heart, right? I don't read anymore. I haven't read weddings in about, I think, 10 years. I haven't been doing too many weddings anyway. But yeah, I think I used to read when I first started, of course. And I think in about 2015, 16, I stopped bringing anything and I improvise. Basically, I already know what I'm going to say, and I'm really good at improvising. But if that's not you, if you get nervous, I know very seasoned officiants who cannot improvise. They get nervous, they lose their thought. Okay, in that case, make sure that you have a hard copy with you that you can rely on, because the electronics can fail and it's not good. Another tip, keep it simple. There's a lot of stuff online. You can go and create your own personal ceremony. So my personal advice, English is not my first language. I was never comfortable reading stuff, and I was certainly not comfortable reading other people's stuff. So from the get-go, I made sure I created my own script and my own ceremony, what I was going to say. For me, authenticity is very important, so it had to come natural for me. Of course, in the course of my career, I had some couples that wanted a specific thing, and they wanted me to read whatever they wrote. Yeah, I know I'm being condescending because I think that's so stupid. They hired the wrong person for that. Of course, I did it, but they missed out on a heartfelt, authentic ceremony. I just read what they gave me to read. As the wedding officiant, you want to feel comfortable, because if you don't, if you sound too rehearsed or too stiff, you're not going to get hired again. Because people talk, they won't leave you an amazing review. And reviews here are everything. People read reviews. So you want to make the couple feel truly special, seen, that you're present, that you enjoy the activity, you enjoy what you're doing. It's not a job. It's enjoyable because it is. So that is really very important. I think if you're going to be a wedding officiant, I'll say you have to be a people person. You have to enjoy that. And we all have our egos, right? Like, that's me, like, tell me what to say. Even I had a friend, I did her wedding, and she did the same thing. She wanted me to say certain things. I got so annoyed. I can't take it. I don't know. That's my Achilles heel. I'm sorry. Don't tell me what to say. This is what I had to offer. Take it or leave it. You don't have to take it. Hire someone else. The takeaway from this very long video is to be honest, be real, and be caring. So if you care about the couple, if you care about people, if you understand, and I hope you do, what is about to happen, what you are part of, treat it with reverence, treat it with respect, and be humble as much as you can. I know I don't look like I would be humble, but I was very, very humble when I did my weddings. My intention was always to be of service, and I enjoy being part of that day. So if you have that premise in mind, if you operate from that place, everything will work out very nicely. Well, also, you do want to develop a nice relationship with the couple before the ceremony, because this is like a customer service piece of advice that I give you. If they like you, they will overlook any problems that may come up. If you show up late, if you stumble on your words, if whatever something may happen, be okay with it because you're so great. They love you. But if you don't develop that relationship, that connection, you're just another vendor who let them down and you screwed up. And we were supposed to start at this time. It was time for a rehearsal and she wasn't here and she did. That's really dangerous. They can leave you a really bad review. Again, from experience, this happened to me once. Back in the day, there was no Uber. I used to use Zipcar to go to my weddings. And one time, the Zipcar didn't start. It wasn't working. And I had to go to Brooklyn, and I had a wedding. And I'm running late. The car won't start. And anyway, I sold it. I made it, but I made it late. And I called them, I'm running late. And the groom was very upset. And they got someone else to marry them from the reception hall. Somebody stepped in and did it. And he was really angry. He was really, really upset. So he was very unforgiving. Obviously, as you can imagine, I was so apologetic and I was mortified. This is the 20 years. I have one anecdote of being late, one. And it didn't go very well for me. So I learned my lesson. I don't think I ever met him before. I don't think, I certainly didn't develop any kind of relationship with this couple. And I paid for it. They were very, very upset. So take care of yourself, be honest, have integrity, and have compassion and understanding that this is their one and only experience that they will have. The ceremony only happens once, and you're part of it. So work with them and be honest. And if they, like these other couples, if they want you to say something that doesn't sit well with you, express it. Let them know, hey, could we say this instead? Could we phrase it? Or another trick I learned, I almost forgot to say that. Because of my issues with the Jesus stuff, I got smart and I said, how about we have any of your guests do a guest reading? And then, I won't read it. I won't say it. They'll say it. And they get to participate in the ceremony. So you can pick anybody. It could be your best friend or a cousin or a sibling or whatever. And they will do it. So that worked for me. I have, nobody ever complained. Everybody loved my ceremonies, everybody, because I was honest and I was present. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. All my love.